The transcript presents Robert T. Kiyosaki's core financial philosophy as detailed in his seminal work, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which contrasts the financial mindsets of two father figures. His biological poor dad, a highly educated government employee, and his mentor, Rich Dad, a savvy businessman. The narrative weaves lessons from childhood experiences with practical financial wisdom, emphasizing that traditional education often fails to teach crucial money management skills. Don't forget, like this video if you found value in it. Drop your thoughts or favorite quote in the comments. Share it with a friend who needs a new perspective on money. Kiyosaki illustrates how the rich build wealth by acquiring assets that generate passive income, while the poor and middle class work for money and accumulate liabilities. He stresses the importance of financial literacy, mindset, and the courage to face fear and failure. The content also explains the historical context of taxes, the power of corporations, and the significance of managing emotions like fear and greed. Kiyosaki advocates for continuous learning, developing multiple skills beyond formal education, and managing money smartly to create financial freedom. The transcript culminates with actionable advice, encouraging readers to take control of their financial destiny by investing in education, making smart choices, and adopting the mindset and habits of the financially successful. Highlights: contrasting mindsets. Rich Dad teaches financial literacy and asset acquisition. Poor Dad emphasizes formal education and working for money. Financial education is not taught in schools, leading to widespread financial struggle among the educated middle class. The rich make money work for them through assets, while others work for money, often trapped in a cycle of fear and greed. Corporations provide legal and tax advantages that the rich leverage to protect and grow wealth. Fear, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance are key obstacles to financial success. Mind your own business. Focus on building your asset column rather than solely increasing earned income. Continuous learning, managing emotions, and taking calculated risks are essential to wealth creation. Key insights: financial mindset shapes destiny. Kiyosaki's two fathers symbolize opposing financial philosophies. The poor dad, despite his education and stable career, struggles financially due to limiting beliefs and poor money management. The rich dad, less formally educated but financially savvy, builds wealth by understanding and leveraging money. This underscores that financial success hinges more on mindset and knowledge than formal education or income level. The missing link: financial literacy. Schools focus on scholastic and professional skills, but rarely teach money management, investing, or how to make money work for you. This gap results in many highly educated people remaining financially insecure, trapped in a cycle of earning and spending without building lasting wealth. The transcript highlights the urgent need to integrate financial education into curriculums to empower future generations. Assets versus liabilities. The core rule, the foundation of wealth building, is understanding the difference between assets, which put money in your pocket, and liabilities, which take money out. Most people confuse liabilities for assets, like a primary residence or a new car, and thus accumulate debt instead of wealth. Financial independence comes from accumulating income-generating assets that grow your wealth passively over time. The power of corporations and tax strategy. Corporations are legal entities that offer the rich significant advantages, including tax benefits and asset protection. By operating through corporations, wealthy individuals reduce taxable income, pay expenses with pre-tax dollars, and shield assets from lawsuits. The middle class and poor often lack this knowledge or access, resulting in heavier tax burdens and vulnerability. Understanding and using corporate structures is a critical financial intelligence tool. Managing fear and emotions is crucial. Fear of losing money, job insecurity, and societal pressure often drive people to play it safe, working hard for earned income without investing wisely. Fear and greed trap many in the rat race, constantly chasing paychecks and pay raises, but never achieving financial freedom. Developing emotional intelligence around money, recognizing when fear is driving decisions, and learning to think critically rather than react emotionally is vital for financial success. Work to learn, not just to earn. Kiyosaki advocates choosing jobs and careers based on the skills and knowledge they offer, not just the salary. Building diverse skills, especially sales, marketing, communication, and leadership, provides leverage to develop financial intelligence and entrepreneurial opportunities. Over-specialization without broader business knowledge can lead to dependence and vulnerability. Taking action and building financial genius. Wealth creation is a process requiring persistent effort, learning, and risk management. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of developing a strong financial genius by continuous education, networking with knowledgeable people, taking calculated risks, and learning from failures. Success comes from making informed choices, learning from mistakes, and proactively seeking opportunities rather than passively waiting for luck. Additional in-depth analyses. The illusion of money and wealth. Kiyosaki explains money as an illusion, a social agreement backed by collective belief rather than intrinsic value. This insight helps explain the fluidity of wealth and the importance of financial education to navigate markets and investments effectively. Understanding the intangible nature of money frees individuals from limiting beliefs and opens creative avenues for wealth creation. Investing as a science and art. Beyond merely working hard, investing requires mastering accounting, financial literacy, investing strategies, market understanding, and legal frameworks. Kiyosaki's journey shows that success requires combining these disciplines synergistically. He warns against playing it safe and advocates focused, sometimes unbalanced, investment strategies that maximize returns and growth potential. The influence of associations. The transcript stresses the power of association with financially savvy individuals. Friends and mentors who talk about money, investing, and business provide valuable insights and opportunities. Conversely, associating primarily with fearful, cynical, or financially illiterate people can reinforce limiting beliefs and keep one trapped in scarcity mindset. Choosing the right social and professional circle is a subtle but powerful factor in financial success. The cycle of giving and receiving. A recurring theme is the importance of generosity and giving as a means to receive more. Whether money, knowledge, or goodwill, giving opens channels for reciprocal abundance. Kiyosaki's Rich Dad exemplifies this principle through philanthropy and teaching, showing that wealth is not a zero-sum game, but a dynamic flow of value. Overcoming obstacles requires attitude and grit. Fear, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance are psychological barriers that prevent many from achieving financial independence. The transcript highlights examples, such as the Texas attitude of embracing failure as a stepping stone to success, and the need to reject cynicism and chicken little thinking. Developing resilience, self-discipline, and openness to learning is as important as technical knowledge. Minding your own business, shifting focus. Most people confuse their profession with their business. Being an employee or professional means working for someone else's business. Real financial freedom comes from minding your own business, meaning focusing on building and growing your asset column. This shift in focus from income to assets requires a fundamental change in thinking and habits, but is the cornerstone of long-term wealth. The power of time and starting early. Compounding and time are emphasized repeatedly. Starting young, with even small investments, exponentially increases wealth potential. The transcript contrasts those who delay or avoid investing due to fear with those who start early and use their time strategically. Financial intelligence also means understanding market cycles and using downturns as buying opportunities rather than fearing them. If you're into content that shifts your mindset and helps you see money in a completely new way, take a second right now to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend who needs a fresh perspective on money. Trust me, even one idea from this video could change how you think about wealth for life.